Engineering is a field filled with precision, creativity, and problem-solving, but it also has its fair share of jokes and puns that engineers love to share. Here are 10 to brighten your day. 1. Why did the electrical engineer always carry a pencil? Because they were wired for drawing circuits. 2. Did you hear about the civil engineer who went on a diet? He wanted to shed some load. 3. How does a computer engineer flirt? You had me at hello world. 4. Why did the mechanical engineer go broke? Because they kept buying nuts and bolts. 5. What's an engineer's favorite kind of tree? Geometry. 6. Why did the structural engineer break up with their calculator? It just couldn't keep up with their complex problems. 7. Why was the software engineer cold? Because they left their windows open. 8. Why did the engineer cross the road? To analyze the traffic patterns, of course. 9. How does an engineer drink coffee? They just apply the principles of fluid dynamics. 10. Why did the aerospace engineer bring a ladder to the bar? They heard the drinks were out of this world. Cuteness is an irresistible force that brings joy and laughter to our lives. From fluffy animals to adorable babies, the power of cute can't be denied. So, here are 10 jokes and puns to tickle your funny bone and celebrate all things cute. 1. Why did the cute little strawberry always win races? Because it was very fast. 2. What do you call a group of adorable baby owls? Hoot ties. 3. Why was the baby tomato blushing? Because it saw the salad dressing. 4. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together, piece by cute piece. 5. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? Because it was too tired from being so cute. 6. What did the fluffy puppy say to the camera? Say cheese. Or should we say fleas? 7. Why was the math book sad? Because it had too many problems, but not enough cute solutions. 8. What do you call a bear without any teeth? A gummy bear. Extra cute and cuddly. 9. Why did the koala get hired as a detective? Because it was great at finding the qualifications of cuteness. 10. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn? Where's popcorn? Because even corn kernels can't resist being cute. Life can be tough, but sometimes all it takes is a good laugh to make things a bit brighter, even when feeling under the weather. Here are 10 jokes and puns about being sick to hopefully bring a smile to your face. 1. Why did the sick man go to art school? Because he wanted to learn how to draw his own blood. 2. What do you call a sick bird? A tweetment case. 3. Why did the germ cross the microscope? To get to the other slide. 4. How do you cure a sick chemist? If you can't heal him and you can't cure him, you'll probably have to bury him. 5. Why did the sick tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. 6. What's a sick ghost's favorite food? Goulash. 7. Why don't oysters give to charity when they're sick? Because they're shellfish. 8. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. 9. Why did the sick mathematician become a baker? Because he knew how to use pie to get his way. 10. What did the sick flower say to the bee? I'm pulling your leg. Introducing a collection of humor that might just leave you groaning or giggling, depending on your tolerance for puns. Brace yourself for 10 jokes and puns about terrible. 1. Why was the math book terrible at relationships? Because it had too many problems. 2. Did you hear about the terrible gardener? He couldn't even plant a rumor. 3. What did the terrible comedian say to the heckler? Your jokes are worse than mine. 4. Why did the terrible musician get hired? Because he was outstanding in his field of awfulness. 5. Why did the terrible tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. 6. Did you hear about the terrible chef? He couldn't make a decent plate, everything was a mistake. 7. Why was the terrible calendar always nervous? Because its days were numbered. 8. What did the terrible clock do when it broke? It went back for seconds. 9. Why was the terrible carpenter always hired? Because he nailed every job, literally. 10. What did the terrible tailor say to his client? You're so terrible, even a safety pin couldn't hold you together. With cars being an integral part of modern life, it's only natural that they inspire a wealth of humor. Here are 10 jokes and puns, guaranteed to rev up your laughter. 1. Why was the car always tired? Because it had been exhausted from all the driving. 2. What do you call a car that's always in a hurry? An accelerate. 3. Why did the car's engine break up with the transmission? Because it couldn't handle the pressure. 4. How does a car say goodbye? It gives a little vroom wave. 5. Why don't cars ever gossip? Because they're always in neutral. 6. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was tired of standing next to such cool cars. 7. What's a car's favorite type of exercise? Cardio, because it loves to pump the brakes. 8. Why was the car's owner always so emotional? Because they had a lot of feelings for their vehicle. 9. Why did the car go to therapy? Because it had too many issues with its transmission. 10. Why don't cars ever get lost? Because they always navigate their way home. Cars are not just modes of transportation, they also inspire laughter through jokes and puns. Here are 10 to rev up your sense of humor. 1. Why did the car break up with the motorcycle? It just couldn't handle the two-wheel relationship. 2. What do you call a car that's tired of driving? Exhausted. 3. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together. 4. Why did the bicycle fall over? It was too tired. 5. What do you call a car that's too big for its britches? An expandable. 6. Why don't cars play hide and seek? Because they're always spotted. 7. What do you get when you cross a snowman and a car? Frostbite. 8. Why did the car win the race? Because it knew how to take the right turns. 9. What's a car's favorite meal? Break fast. 10. Why did the car go to therapy? It had too many breakdowns. Time, that elusive concept we all grapple with, has inspired humorists for centuries. Here are 10 jokes and puns that playfully toy with the notion of time. 1. Why did the scarecrow become a successful watchmaker? Because he was outstanding in his field of timekeeping. 2. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together one block at a time. 3. Why did the procrastinator break up with time? Because it always kept running away from him. 4. Did you hear about the lazy clock? It just couldn't keep its hands to itself. 5. I finally decided to invest in a watch company. It's about time I made some money. 6. Why was the calendar always nervous? It had too many dates. 7. What did one clock say to the other during a race? I'll see you at the finish line, but don't watch me. 8. Why was the math book sad? It had too many problems, and not enough time. 9. I tried to write a time-traveling joke, but it took me too long to get to the punchline. 10. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts, or the time. Skeletons, with their bare bones and lack of flesh, have long been a source of fascination and humor. From their rib-tickling antics to their bone-chilling puns, here are 10 jokes guaranteed to tickle your funny bone. 1. Why did the skeleton go to the party alone? Because he had no body to go with. 2. What did the skeleton say before dining? Bon appetit. 3. Why couldn't the skeleton go to the dance? He had no body to dance with. 4. How did the skeleton know it was going to rain? He could feel it in his bones. 5. Why did the skeleton cross the road? To get to the body shop. 6. What do you call a skeleton who won't work? Lazy bones. 7. How do skeletons call their friends? On the telebone. 8. Why did the skeleton climb a tree? Because a dog was after his bone. 9. What instrument does a skeleton play? The trombone. 10. Why are skeletons so calm? Because nothing gets under their skin.